Hello, YouTube. Said Black Guy. This is actually interesting. I remember in the beta forums, there was a huge debate about what is it, expand log. There was a huge. Oh, this is cool. I didn't know that. That reminds me of. Okay, I'm not even gonna say that. I was gonna say it reminds me of Final Fantasy XI. I just don't want to get in the habit of saying that. When reserving a venue for the ceremony of eternal bonding, we ask that you please take into consideration the dates and times maintenance may/will take place. Oh man. And during beta, that was a huge topic. There were so many LBGT people in the beta, just really pissed off and angry. And you gotta think though, a lot of the LGBT community, well, many, I'm not gonna say a lot, they probably enjoy games like this. They probably don't enjoy the first person shooters, you know, and things like that. They probably, fantasy games like that, like this, it's probably, you know, it's probably what they probably play, you know, more communicating and being with people like themselves. But yeah, oh man, I didn't have any saying that. It didn't matter to me. I don't care. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Yeah, I don't want to read all of those, so yeah. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known at the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild. In case you were wondering, just in case. The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Miune within, and she will take you in hand. Mother Miune. Aww. You have begun a quest. Oh yeah, I'll remember this too. First time coming into this zone, all I could think was Shire. I could not think anything else. It's this part of the music. I wonder if... Look at that. That build up too in the back. Makes me want to watch Lord of the Rings. I wonder if I doubt like Peter Jackson or his lawyers are, let's say the what is it, the guys, it's supposed to be like in film, what is it, the studios, you know, the major studios. I doubt that they've like tried to sue these people, but I think that piece of music is probably, I don't know, that's probably copyrighted. It just seems so similar to I bet there's some subtlety that I'm probably gonna read on that. Actually, that would be an interesting thing to read on. Why they haven't been taken to court for copyright or for, you know, for music. Well, I was gonna say copyright infringement, but for that piece of music, because it, I mean, if you don't hear the Shire in that little piece of music, oh, I don't know what to tell you. Mother Miune. So this is fairly straightforward part. So this is a fairly common part. Everyone, oh, look at that handsome guy there. Well, what do we have here? She has a lot of dialogue, and she talks in Gridanian. A wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer, come to put your name down at the guild, I assume. Welcome. Muni's my name, or Mother Mune, as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. Fledgling. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. Fine deal, wouldn't you agree? Putting my life on the line? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. Does seem kinda calm and peaceful here. Look at that, just chilling. The exile and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that is to say nothing of the calamity. Garlean? Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years passed. Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon. Dalamud and rain fire upon the realm. It is this which people call a calamity. Dalamud? Dalamund? There's no end though, but Dalamud. Dalamud. That's how I would probably think it. Dalamud. I keep pronouncing A or Zia. A or Zia. Whatever. Scarcely a squire mom of the Twelveswood was spared the devastation. Yet, despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable, but it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are many people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea, I like Zaya, but it's Zia. He says Zia in the cutscene, was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Eorzea. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked the life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst a blinding glare. Thus, have these adventurers come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Are those like legacy players? That's not how you do that. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another warrior of light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. What the hell? All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scrawl your name right here. Oh, right there. Right there? Okay. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There is a special place in the 7th hell for those who use amusing aliases. Gosh, can't hell for signing your name wrong? She's a total MILF though. Ugh. My Ikaru. And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias? Now that's me. Very well. From this moment forward, you are registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals and the bounty of the Twelveswood. The guild expects great things from you. Oh, look at what just arrived. Another God's damned adventurer. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very salve that Gridania needs. That's horrible. The Elder Seer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not. Lest you forget, it is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm and into the seventh hell. Is that like the worst hell? I guess that's the worst hell. Maybe we'll find out later. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Twelveswood of late, you see, and the Woodwellers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however, given a catalog of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Can I like salute her? Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mune to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Thing about it though, I do like the Shire music, so this is a pretty cool town to start in for me. The other city music, the other city soundtracks or tracks or whatever you want to say, they're nice. I think it's refreshing. It's always cool to me, always fun to me, is to start off in this town and take your time and build your character, and then like every other city, I do that with movies, I do that with anime, adventurous anime. I just like, you know, the adventure. That's my favorite. If I was to say what manga or anime would be my favorite, I'd say adventure. I like adventure and slice of life, and, you know, mixed with a little fantasy. Okay, so let's get this quest first. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a former member of the Adventurers Guild, you must be sure you have a firm grasp on the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. This may be good for me, having, you know, reading out loud. And your first task is to visit the Etherite. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Etherite Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Etherite plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Woodwellers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Athelina, I think that's it, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. Like I said, it'll be fun to pronounce those weird names. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There, you shall find the weapons and armor, and all the various items that an adventurer might need on his travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parcemontre, and listen to his counsel. Listen well to his counsel. Parcemontre. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Alright, she did a laugh after that. Here, I made a batch not too long ago. It's been sitting on the counter. You have your task, mine. May no fika guide you on your path. Do a little extra in there. And one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. You know, profit and offer. I am certain that they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but prove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folk will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. Yes ma'am. Hi! Ryokai! Epic quest deception.